Well, I'm out here. It's a beautiful 40-degree day. This is a construction site, and there's a building being built. I don't know what it's going to be. But today, I want to talk about feminism and yet another lie that it tells women. I'm waiting for a woman to come out, and I just don't see any. Because women don't do things like this. Women don't build buildings. Women don't construct things. Most of these men probably have wives at home that they fully support. In other words, they pay all the bills. And they come out here and work in the 40-degree weather. I'm looking for women. Now, feminism will tell you that a woman can do anything a man can do. But I submit that that is a lie. Women aren't as strong as men, first of all. And it's amazing how they'll argue this point. And if you're dumb enough to argue that point, I want you to go to your local gym and try to lift behind the average man. Try to lift the weights that he lifts. I bet you can't do it. You're not as strong as a man. And if you're that stupid, why don't you just click off this video? I hate you already. Not really, but you are irritating. So, women can do anything a man can do, but they can't build anything. So if there were no men, I woke up tomorrow, there are no men, I'd jump off that tall part of that building. But if there were no men here, this wouldn't happen. This shit wouldn't get built. Women can't do this. They can't lift. They can't even begin to think about how to build something. Well, what do you start with first? You know, how'd you get that shit up there? Women can't even cook anymore. Are you serious? You think they could do this? Build a building that stands up and holds people? Make doors that open and close and function properly? Can you install the electric systems? Do you even know what that is? Could you install any part of this? The average woman, that's what I'm talking about. Don't tell me about the one-off, the odd woman here and there who could actually do this job. Even still, she would have physical limitations. God forbid she should get pregnant. Oh, I bet when she's menstruating every month, she's even weaker. I betcha. I bet at least at one point, if a woman did do this job, she would have an emotional breakdown, be off in the corner crying while her coworkers, her male coworkers, continued working. I bet she'd have to take a lot of mental health days while her male coworkers continued working. So, I'm in my car. It's 40 degrees outside. I've got the window cracked, and it's freaking cold. I mean, that job is dangerous. I bet some of them are missing their fingers. Men aren't privileged. Tired of feminists saying that men are privileged. I'm in my car. It's warm in here. They're not privileged. Their wives are privileged. I'm privileged. I'm sitting here looking at my perfectly manicured nails. Okay? I'm privileged. No calluses on my hands. I'm privileged. That sucks. Look at him. He's lifting something heavy. Can't even... Wow. That guy, what's he doing? I don't even know. I bet his back hurts. I bet his wife doesn't even rub his back when he gets home. I bet she just fucking nags at him the minute he gets... Can you imagine your day doing this? This is what men do all day long, and they don't brag about it. One day, this building will be built. They don't run around bragging about it. Can you imagine if a woman did that? Oh my God. All the accolades she would need. I built this building. Anyway, that's part one of my irritation with feminists. Men are not privileged. Most men I know have had their nose broken. Most men I know have been in fights. I haven't been in a fight since grade school. Most men I know have been arrested. They're not privileged. When feminists say that, they are talking about a very select few, they're usually Zionist Jews, that get to make those privilege calls like, oh, we all get to go to war. And, oh, it's men who get to suffer with that, by the way. It is no privilege to be in war on the front lines. That's not a privilege. They have a higher suicide rate than women. Full of shit. Feminism is shit. Yet another lie. Men are not privileged. Men make the world go round. If it wasn't for men, there would be nothing here. We'd be in horses and buggies. The day the oil needs changing, say there are no men here, there'd be like one or two women who could do that. And then if it needed any further maintenance, we'd all be screwed. When the plumbing goes out, we'd be screwed. Women don't know shit that is practical, that we need to survive. Wouldn't even begin to know how to focus and plan this. There'd be bickering. All the pretty women would be dead within the first week. Women don't run the world. Can't even run their households.